So there's a lot of talk and interest in Ripple and XRP right now, as yesterday the price increased by around 45% at peak, breaking the 90 cents barrier for the first time in what I believe has been around 3 years, so a fairly long stretch of time. And so I've had a few requests wanting to know what's causing the price of XRP to rise, and in response to this question I have two answers. And the first is what I believe accounts for the 45% boom yesterday, and the second is in response to the gradual increase in value over the last year or so, where we've seen a gain of around 400% in market value. The short answer is that Ripple have had a change in luck in their SEC dealings with their lawsuit, and the outcome has been perceived as being positive for XRP investors, as there is finally a more clear light at the end of the tunnel. And I for one think that the 45% gain is mainly attributable to investors expecting a good outcome for XRP over the coming weeks, and for XRP to be relisted onto many of the coin exchanges that it was initially delisted from when the whole fiasco started. And of course, if XRP is relisted onto many of those exchanges, or maybe even some new ones, the accessibility and pool of potential investors increases, and prices will likely increase as well. And I also think that a part of the gain was simply due to swing traders and day traders jumping in on the action and trying to make a quick profit on the event. And if you want to read more about the legal and financial implications of the SEC decision to allow investors to intervene in the lawsuit, or any of the other news around XRP, it's been well covered online by many articles, and so I'm not going to get into the finer details. Remember that I said that in my view there was both a short and a long-term reason for the gains in the price and value of XRP. Well, like most of the larger cryptos, XRP has been doing very well over the last year, with a gain of over 400% in the market value. And when considering all of the adverse news, which has undoubtedly set us back a long way, it isn't bad. In fact, 400% per year by any measure is a phenomenal rate of return. And I have a theory about what is causing this tidal wave of value increases in crypto, and I think that the answer is inflation in the wider economy. A lot of real estate and equity investors are worried about inflation, and the damaging effects that it will have on the earning power of their companies and on the real value of their property. But in crypto, inflation in government-issued currencies is actually a very good thing. And that's because the more that the powers that be in government and in central banking screw up the economy, and the more drastic the measures they take to try and hold up the bubble for that much longer, the more people there are who are getting sick of money printing pushing up the value of homes while their income stays the same, therefore making houses more unaffordable, and sick of their savings being destroyed by inflation induced by our artificially high supply of artificially low-cost credit being pumped into the economy. And so we have seen a huge number of people getting into crypto, not just for investment, but in a situation where they have very few alternatives, they want to use crypto as a store of value. And XRP is a remittances-based currency, meaning that they have a fairly steady demand and supply, which equates to a fairly stable market value. And they are also fairly large and have a relatively well-known and well-established brand name, making XRP a good potential candidate for being a store of wealth, which I know is what many people are using this crypto for. A store of value and something which they have more faith in than traditional government-issued currencies. Anyway, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed and you'd like to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.